this is the 1980 L305 DT. We've had a pretty bad overheating issue. So we pulled up the thermostat. Had quite a bit of corrosion on it when we pulled it out. It appeared to be working okay. However, we did find some pieces of silicone that came up through. Unaware what that would be from, unless somebody rebuilt it with red silicone somewhere, RTV of some sort. I mean, motor will turn over by hand, so it is moving. There's no restriction to it. As you can tell, it's pretty dirty. So I gotta find a leak somewhere. It's here somewhere. Exhaust leaks like crazy. It's all shot. So you can go ahead and just pause the video right here. This is the gasket for the 305 DT, three-cylinder Kubota motor. This is the thermostat motor. And this is what Kubota charged me. $61.67. Gasket was $533, thermostat $51. So we can see here that they do fit the new thermostat. Where is it? So I can see it. A little hole right there. I think on this old one, no, it was clear. So I'm concerned still about how it's gonna work and run properly. This is a new, looks like a more modern, possibly steel gasket, maybe. It doesn't feel like it's rubber. It's definitely not paper like the old one. So we got that surface clean. I face this forward. I'm sure someone will tell me I'm doing it wrong or backwards or whatever to the two people that watch this video. But this is in place, and then it has two bolts. I'm gonna clean them real quick, and then we'll put it all back together. When we initially pulled this thermostat off, I mean the thermostat housing right here, it was pretty well corroded right through here. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe it was cast aluminum. Not entirely sure. I didn't put a magnet to it. I don't care that much, but the white corrosion led me to aluminum. Everything did come out rust colored, so I'm assuming there was probably just water put into this. And I'm kind of nervous that maybe it went through a winter and cracked somewhere. I didn't find any freeze plugs that were popped out. So I'm kind of unsure exactly what it would be. If we have to do a water pump on it, Kubota quoted me a price of $370. Otherwise, it's discontinued elsewhere and I can't find it on the internet. These are a 12 millimeter, and basically just, making sure that they're tight. Because I'm assuming this is a cast iron block, and that's most likely an aluminum housing. The similar metals with a steel bolt. I put a tiny little bit of, what would you call that? What is it called? Tiny little bit of anti-seize on it. I'm sure that's wrong. I don't care. It was a pain to get these out. I don't want them to break in the future. Plus it'll help seal just a tiny little bit. Right here you can see this is all the corrosion that was inside the elbow. So we'll clean it out. We're gonna fill it up with some, maybe we need a new elbow. All right, we gotta rethink this. Tightening these clamps back up. There's a 10 millimeter. There's two of them. You can see I put a little bit of anti-seize on them because they're so old. This one is bent pretty bad and will probably break. I'll have to go to the Tractor Supply or Ace Hardware farm goods store to just get the old school clamps. But we'll see what we can do first. Fill it with water and see how it goes. I do believe I found our problem already. I think a portion of the upper part of the water pump, or maybe even the front cover might be cracked. Let's see if I can get up in there any better. It's a brand new gasket and it's cleaned. I wonder if it's not even flat. Moisture up here too. I really hope that's just a mix of these exhaust fumes and maybe some oil. This upper valve cover gasket. That's my best guess. One of these injectors leaks a tiny bit. I think it's just at a return line. So, overflow hose snapped right off. We got room in there for a little bit of expansion. We have a leak somehow. I have tightened those as tight as they will go. We'll figure something out. I don't really see any leaks elsewhere though. So we'll have to get the pressure washer and clean this thing off. Alright, let's give it a shot here. We got power, which is the oil light and charge light. Let's try to give it some glow plug, but there we go, let's try that. Let's see what she does. And now we're going to go ahead and watch temperature gauge, because previously it could sit here and idle and it would get overheated. So maybe there wasn't an overheating issue necessarily. There may have just been a latent leak that I had never found. It was just so dirty. The thermostat